This is my dad, Frank. He's the reason behind sort of my rallying and what we do. And as you can see, he also competes against me, or with me.
I've got to beat him sometime.
This is a rally for the legends.
So we grew up in a place called Marilol, which is 300-400 kilometers north of here, where Dad used to farm. So obviously the open air, open doors, freedom is where the rallying sort of stemmed from. You could drive a car with him at 10 years old on old beaten tracks and stuff. So I started farming, and then I set up a grain handling business, which we ran for sort of 20 years and then sold last year, I think it was. So I'm currently looking for employment.
He's very competitive. He may tell you he's not, but he is. He can't stand having anyone beat him. It's not just for rallying, it's any sport. From when he was very young, even playing around with other kids, he always had to be at the front, no matter what.
Easter was known as the Safari Rally time, and because it went round the whole country, and it often went to East Africa as well. For us, it was a time that Dad was always competing. Mum and the kids would be known as sort of the refreshment crew, I suppose. We ran around with sandwiches and stuff that we'd thrown in the back of a car, and we'd race around the country after him and make sure that helped him get to the end of rallies. But the experience was phenomenal.
And so you're also entering the Classic?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
How many times have you done it?
Oh boy, the Classic I've only done, what, 2?
Twice, yeah.
But the original one, I did about 16 or 17.
Where is that passion? Where is it coming from?
Where did it come from? I don't know, it's just nice to destroy cars.
Have you ever driven together? One of you?
Hell no.
Well, be the most frightening thing out. 2 drivers together really is frightening.
Yeah, I think we'd argue.
You would argue, yeah.
You always want to have this sort of quite fun relationship with your dad, which is lucky to a lot of people get. Do you think rallies are a contributing factor in that?
100%, but it also, I mean, it's just on a family level. We've always had that sort of rapport and friendship, and built a business together, and that's tough to do with your old man. I would say rallying, because we both have a love for it, and it's both sort of our number one passion, so I think it definitely adds to the human side of it. He's a phenomenal mechanic as well. I do wind him up. He never passed that on to my brother and I.
Well, you must have been the first person who took him into a car.
Yes. I had all 3 of them in the car, actually, his brother and his sister. I hadn't rallied that long, and I said, this is the way you do it. And I ended up on the roof. I rolled it.
They were in the car?
They were in the car with me, all 3 of them.
He rolled with us all in it.
And we were upside down. And that's his first introduction into it, and he loved it.
How old were you?
I don't know,
12,
16,
I think.
17.
No, you were
12?
12. Tash was only 6.
And he still loves it, and he's still really passionate about it. He possibly gave up way too early than he should have, just to let me start my career and fun. It must have been quite difficult.
Have you ever discussed it with him?
Never.
I had too many school fees to pay, so So yeah, I had to get them through school, and then that's mainly when I gave up, when they were at university and whatever.
Day 2.
Hoping for a better day than yesterday.
We're still focused on the term. Yes.
Oh, Father Scotland, when will we see?
I hope the engine stays together. We've got half an engine. There's bits of metal that we've taken out of it, so we just, yeah, fingers crossed and hope that it stays together.
All right, 10 minutes.
Yeah, Tommy's okay.
But this was the roughest one yet. Yeah. We got a bit lost. This one's not that big. Look at the camera. That's relevant. But the problem was actually, they changed the stage. One junction was changed, they shortened it. So instead of going left like we were supposed to on the original route, we went straight over a junction this time. And there was a policeman standing there. And the policeman was sending us in the wrong direction. And we had the proper face notes, but like when a policeman stands there and he goes like that, you go in that direction. So we headed off in the wrong direction.
Because we looked at this point several times, and there were a lot of left and right, turn left and turn right, and then in this we just followed the policeman because
So by
we
the
thought
time
maybe something
we were sure we
happens.
were wrong, you know, we turned around and we lost about a minute. But a minute is nothing in Africa. Did you have a policeman standing in the middle of the road? No.
So that's what I was just telling her. I was like, that's kind of odd because he would have seen us come through.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And
Yeah.
just told us to
I
go.
said to him, maybe
He had a
thought-
stick and he was going like that.
But
He thought maybe you were wrong.
Did you
and
see
Yeah,
the
that's-
hoonigan sticker again?
Don't worry about it. A minute is a second here. You know?
Yeah,
a minute
yeah.
is like a second on another alley.
Yeah.
No.
Long
Rough.
ways to go.
That was rough, huh?
Yeah, we had a lot of traffic. I almost came to a dead stop because I had to get around.
Safari
somewhere.
guys going in our direction and in the middle of the road. Eh?
Yeah.
Big fun.
Thank you.
I expected you first.
Thank you.
Okay, how's it going?
Going well. Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
How are you guys?
But you seem quite upbeat. How was your first stage today?
We won. Stage won by 30 seconds. So
Sorry, say that again?
we won the stage by 30 seconds, which is it's nice. You know, the car felt really good this morning. They did a great job. You know, we were able just to use the brakes, make sure everything was tracking straight.
So it just lost power, blow smoke. So this is where it all happened. And this is one of the TRs that we'll be doing the classic in, my dad's car. Final preps going on with this one, and I'll show you ours up there. So it's basically a TR7 V8, it's tiny. Good old British engineering, Range Rover engine, sort of Land Rover gearbox. Basically we came up with an idea, everyone thought we were nuts, but having the smallest car possible with the biggest engine possible in it, sort of like a V8. And this is what we came up with. So this is the best thing about this car. Is that engine. This is a Range Rover? Yeah, it's a 3.5 litre sort of V8. So you get the shell, which are usually sort of scrap in the UK sitting around, and then find the specific parts all over the UK.
Both cars have the same?
Identical, yeah.
What happened?
No, yesterday it was overheating and we pulled a bit of metal out of the engine, the bush on the camshaft, cam rod, whatever it's called. And then today we just decided to keep going and see how far it got, but it didn't get us very far. So we're done. We'll go and try and rebuild it and try and join the rally maybe tomorrow or the day after. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Bit gutted, yeah. Not gone how everything was expected, but that's rallying. I mean, that's what this rally's about. So we're keen to get going though again.
Where are we going?
The workshop. No, Tim, you go in there.
In where? Fuck off, it's dusty.
Come on. Half.
Yeah, it's dusty.
never exhausted. And you cannot stop me. Nah, you cannot stop me. This isn't a robbery. Hands in the sky if you got a dream. Or nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. Quitting was never an option.
We had another flat tire, another puncture, and we broke our proper puncture the last time we had a flat. So we had one of those classical standards. We lost lots of time.
Today was a rough day, and we had a flat tire and broke our, I don't know how it's called, the jack. We broke the jack. The second time we had the very old jack, and it took a long time, the second tire, and then it was very difficult. Then my Garmin didn't work, and I didn't see because our window was off the whole time, 2 stages, and it was so dusty that you couldn't see anything from the machines inside because it was so dusty.
A lot of dust.
How are you guys? Good? Good stage?
Salamat. Kapisa. A1.
You actually did quite well like yesterday. It seems that your tactic is kind of working.
Yes, keep on climbing up stage by stage. Yeah, not to push too hard. It's a long race, and these stages are quite rough.
This was absolutely
That
perfect.
section
The last
is
2 sections, fantastic.
Scenic, wild animals, beautiful, and fast and flowing roads. Oh, thanks. Which one do you want?
I'll share with you.
So I could drink a whole one. Now listen, I think you need to take a lesson off Daniel and Russell.
No, they gave us so much crap. They took all the small stuff and gave us all the shit.
Took all the nice stuff in boxes.
And he takes the piss out of us every service. Look at you guys, man. You cannot get organised.
Tell him, well, offer him to organise.
I told him, we'll give you a job, man. You should bung the service, man.
They are all together? They are all the same?
No, they're different.
Where they are different? So we have 3 here?
Yeah.
We need more 3.
3 more? Like this?
And he did well, the car, yesterday. We managed to do the first stage and the second one. And the second one was really rough for this car. So we couldn't make the third stage because it was going to be too late for us and it was going to be night. So we are going back. We are just trying to rebuild the car a little bit today because we have some things that we couldn't fix yesterday because it was too late. But today we are joining the rally in the afternoon on the next Park Ferme, and we'll be in the road again. You will see us again.
Tomorrow, what's the day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, great.
Yeah, you know, 6K into the longest stage so far of the rally, over 100 Ks long, and I was just in a fast left, and right at the exit I saw a rock I just couldn't avoid and just clipped both tires, and so we had to stop, pull over, lost about 5 minutes changing the tires, got back on stage, so that was a huge disappointment to go from leading the rally, doing really well, and then all of a sudden having to battle back.
What happened there? It just fell off. Oh wow! Just it was, I think, from the high-speed sections. It just came off. So a rough day, but a good day. I mean, well, we dropped from 2nd to 6th, so that's not so good. I mean, we originally wanted to be in that position, you know, at the beginning of the rally. So problem could be that we have maybe now a bit of dust and people are holding us back because we can't pass.
You know, you put all your last 6 months into things like this, even more probably, and yeah, it's just gutting when you don't finish. See, I'm still gutted, but you know, I would have been more gutted if I couldn't carry on going. But it's likewise. You know, you want to win this event, and you've seen the competition is stiff.
Cheers, well done, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're all here.
Day 2. Good.
Day 2.
Only day 2. Do you know the story? We were talking about the first stage this morning, and I was like, that feels like a week ago. When you think back, just doing it. Just like, that's a quarter of the way.
Broke the tie rod, bent an arm, had a puncture.
The rest was history.
You know, stopping once sucks. Stopping twice, you lose just a lot of time.
Live to drive another day.